Hey guys, what's going on? I got another video for you today. Something a little different, something special, something crazy, something definitely I don't think anyone would have expected to see on this channel, especially me. I've wanted this for, I'm going to say about 6 years now. First, when I started collecting knives back in the day, I found out about what OTFs were, automatics, all that stuff as I climbed the ladder, and I really wanted one, and then I did my research and found out all the cool stuff is illegal in Canada. Anything cool, anything that looks cool or has been used in a movie with like gangsters or like a bad guy or whatever, it is illegal in Canada. Now, I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother discussion that we're going to have in another video, but I think you already know what's under here because of the title of the video. But to me, it's a very special iteration of this knife. All right, let's get to it. So, for your beautiful eyes today, we have the Microtech 2. This is, or sorry, the Microtech Ultratech 2 Signature Series. My bad, I'm not starting over. Whatever. But yes, so in this iteration, it's basically the same exact thing as any other normal Ultratech, except it's got this step side pattern on it here, which gives it a nice bit of extra added grip and style to it. And it's a Signature Series, so it has that little scribbly Marfione signature there from Anthony. See if I can get the date of birth on there. It's my mom's birth month, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I like that. But anyway, let's get to it. The blade on this bad boy. I went for double edge. I would have probably got the serrations on the top if there was any left, but hey, I still think this is probably the coolest iteration of the Ultratech that I've seen, and I've been looking at them for a long time. So the hardware on this is apocalyptic bronze. It's just having a little bit of a hard time showing up on camera, but I assure you the hardware is bronze in my eyes. So there's not a lot to say about these knives, other than they're pretty friggin' cool. And I think this one here is probably the coolest looking Ultratech I've seen, besides some of the, crazy Damascus and copper tops and all that stuff. But the whole idea of an out the front knife is one-handed operation. So you have the slider on the side here that puts the knife under a little bit of spring tension, pulls it back into the handle. Now you can go on YouTube and there's quite a few videos of people disassembling and maintaining these. The mechanism is actually pretty simple that goes on inside of here. It's pretty cool. I suggest you give it a look. So the overall length of this knife is about 8 inches, just over 8 inches. That's including this glass breaker tip at the bottom with the carbide, all the way to the nice little pointy tip of this dagger here. So it's pretty big for an EDC for some people. I don't know. It looks a lot bigger in the videos and in pictures. Yeah, like compared to like the UTX 85 and the 75. Yeah, this is probably a medium sized knife. So I've never handled any other OTFs, but from looking at the pictures and seeing them like all side by side, you would think, okay, like large, medium, which would be the 85, small would be the UTX 75. No, it's more like extra small, small, and then the Ultratech being medium, and then the Troodon would be, or Troodon would be like large, okay? And yeah, so what I really like about this knife is it's just the cool factor, like that wow, boom, like it flies out of there. I know there's probably harder hitting OTFs out there, but this is my first time handling one, and it's just got that wow factor still, and I don't think I'm going to be losing that anytime soon. So I want to talk about the accessibility. You're not going to be able to get this unless you know somebody or you're just a little bit sneaky. I'm not going to advocate doing that, and I certainly am not going to give you any ideas on how to go about doing that. You do it at your own risks. Do what you got to do. I might not even be in Canada right now. I'm pretty sure I'm in Mexico. This isn't, yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Like, either way, do what you got to do out there. I think it's stupid. Canadian knife laws are so vague and they literally make no sense. There is no reason this should be illegal. I can pull out a fixed blade faster than I can pull this out and deploy it. What if I slip and I fumble? Something can happen. Like there is room for error in anything with moving parts. That's not to say the craftsmanship in this isn't extremely well done, and it's probably an extremely reliable knife. But that's, yeah, it's neither here nor there. So what I suggest is you do your research, you talk to some people, and yeah, you can always contact people within your area for more information on your local knife laws, and you can basically go look online and check up on the CBSA pages, things like that, whatever you're looking for. I find it absolutely ridiculous. Anything one-handed opening is legal in Canada. So if you want to call this a prohibited weapon, you go right ahead. You know, that's absolute bullcrap, and that's them taking away our rights. Pretty soon we're going to be sitting in the bush with slingshots, and that's all you're going to have for your last line of defense if the way things keep going. Because yeah, the government is basically saying, hey, we're going to take anything that you guys have to defend yourself, and we're going to tell you can't have it. That is an infringement of your rights, and if you don't see that and you're okay with it, then I want nothing to do with you personally. You know what I mean? That's your opinion. You're entitled to think however you want, but I don't want any part of it. So let's take a second and look at this knife for a little bit longer. I'm going to give you some more specs since I rambled on. Blade length is just over 3 inches. That's if you're including this little choil here, so about 3.25 inches probably. And yeah, there's really not a lot to say about it other than it's just a cool friggin' knife, and I'm pretty happy to have it in my collection. I call it the Master Chief because it's got that bronze colors and with the halo green. I love it. I really do. So there is a break-in period for these. For people who have baby thumbs, you might not find that easy. I've heard a lot of complaints over that, but I don't know. Doesn't bother me. So maybe break your hands in. I'm joking, of course, but either way, thank you for watching this video. I just really wanted to share this because this isn't something I think a lot of people were expecting to see on this channel, and it's pretty cool. And if you are in the States and you are in somewhere where it is legal to own one of these, I'm pretty sure Blade HQ and DLT got a huge shipment of these. They were flooded pretty hard. So if you go and look, you're going to find some crazy different color variations, blade styles, grinds, all that jazz. You will find something that piques your interest. I can guarantee you that. I spent probably 2 weeks looking at them, and I can't believe this was still on the site because, I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Like, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to throw another video up here in a little bit of, I don't know. I guess it'll be a surprise. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and maybe it'll give me some more incentive to do some videos. Also, before I forget, I wanted to shout out Deadwood Jake on Instagram for this brass coin here. This is known as the KRAP coin. You can take a look at that, and I'm pretty sure it speaks for itself. I'm pretty sure he sells these for 20 bucks or so on Instagram. You can check him out at Deadwood Provisions. Deadwood Jake. He's pretty cool. Anyways, have a good day, guys.